Hello my dear beautiful bastards and welcome to Fallout 4 mods. We'll start this series with a new lands mod called Penn's Woods. This mod adds a single NPC character in Diamond City, specifically in the Science Center, and he's called Dr. Mandel. The doctor requests help in finding the god of the forest, someone or something that brought life back to Penn's Woods, which used to be a desolate land totally wrecked by the nuclear war. Once the conversation ends, we get teleported to the new land. Immediately after arriving, it felt like something fantastical, like I was in a dream or something. The music, combined with the level design and the colors, invoke a strange sense of wonder and beauty. The large blocks of land surrounded by water and the large slopes with nothing but grass and an occasional tree is fake. I mean, it is pretty obvious that nature wouldn't develop anything remotely similar to this. Without the music and these particular colors, the fakeness of the design would ruin everything, but the combination makes it all seem interesting in a way, at least to me. The area features 3 zones and a couple of hotspots with enemies. The enemies are a batch of super mutants and ghouls, which can all be easily killed, even at lower levels. The first zone we get to is the super mutant settlement. These guys are all very docile and don't attack, while their leader is open to conversation and can help us get more details about the god of the forest. Across the water is the second zone, where the slavers are. The design of both is very similar, a bunch of NPCs and a leader, which is the only one interactable. The third zone is far on the opposite side of the slavers. This is where we can find a dog and the Protectron, who can shed some light on the god of the forest. By exploring the area, we can find a couple of audio logs that give us additional context as to what happened here, and despite the area seeming rather fake, it didn't really stop me from trying to find more of them. The mod offers a couple of quests, one to open the nursery bunker where we can find all the answers, and one for each group of people within the location. The voice acting is well done for all characters. It is nothing special, but as long as it is somewhat natural, it is fine by me. The slavers and mutants don't really like each other, and we're given options to either help the mutants get rid of the slavers or help slavers get rid of the mutants. The only difference is that the slavers ask to either kill or persuade the mutants to leave, while the mutants specifically ask to murder the slavers and let them live in peace. This presents an interesting moral dilemma. The mutants simply want to grow crops and enjoy their lives, while the slavers want to build a community and eventually release the slaves once the community is large and prosperous. Of course, I didn't give a fuck about that and blew those motherfuckers up. By doing this, I found out that the AI isn't really working properly because all the others just ignored me blowing their leader up. The same thing happened on the other side. I shot a flare gun up one of the mutants' asses and nobody reacted, except for the mutant with the flare up his ass, which is a perfectly acceptable response. The other problems I found were in the design, with a few transparent rocks and floating trees, as well as a bit of a problem when it comes to quest completion. I wasn't able to finish the quest line because it got stuck when entering the nursery. I suspect that was a problem because I'm using about 100 mods at the same time, so something got very fucky along the way. Another potential issue is the quest design itself. Certain areas can be skipped or missed, and it feels like you're supposed to meet the mutants and the slavers before reaching the nursery, but you can avoid both of them right away, so perhaps redesigning it to make it more linear would be better, or changing the dialogue options so it fits the exploration. I think it is important to say that this mod feels very philosophical, like the modder was touched by Robert Jonesy as he whispered this idea into his ear. The way I see it, nature fixes itself over time, but not that easily. The problem is that it actually takes a lot of time, more time than a single person can live through. The Commonwealth is still all kinds of fucked up, because people never really attempted to help nature get back on its feet. They just kept destroying everything and fighting constantly. Penn's Woods never had many people, and it had a person who was actively trying to heal the world around him. Understanding the fact that we are a part of nature, rather than nature being a part of us, is an important aspect of preserving the world around us. Too many motherfuckers only think of themselves and fail to see the bigger picture. Nature will recover and shit's gonna grow back eventually, but if you kill the last human, the only thing that's gonna regrow is the seed from the shit that the last human shat. This mod has a few bugs, and it definitely needs to be polished further, but I really like the atmosphere and the message it is trying to send. The link to download and check it out yourself will be in the description. Make sure to send me any interesting mods that you find so I can take a look and possibly make a video of them. Thanks for watching, and remember to not litter, you dirty motherfuckers. I have been Petard, your glorious lord, and may the blessings of Petardia eternally touch your butt.